This is the world's sweetest man, Jervis Cottonbelly, and you're listening to the Booking Club podcast. Enjoy.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the Revitalised Booking Club podcast with me, Sam, and we've got Dave over the other side.
Hello.
Hi there. Ty, like many WWE roster, is injured. He's not here right now. He's out of action. So how is it going to work? He's on the shelf for now. Yeah, we put him away. Don't need him. We're the better anyway. We're the Rollins and Ambrose out of this Shield partnership.
I agree. Can I be Rollins?
I mean, why? Can I be Rollins?
Alright, fine.
Right, okay, so how this is going to work is just going to run over things that happened on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, CWC. We'll go over a few notes as well, like injuries, signings, etc., stuff like that might have happened. And if anyone wants to see anything like Impact and stuff, go fuck yourself. I'm only kidding. If you do want to see somewhere like TNA and stuff like that, give us a shout. We'll have a look. Mm-hmm. So, Monday was Raw.
Yes.
And we're opened with a little promo from Charlotte and Sasha Banks. Nice little promo just saying how much Charlotte wants the title and Sasha doesn't deserve it and she's a whore and stuff like that. Then Chris Jericho comes out of nowhere, says he respects Charlotte, how much Sasha is disrespecting Charlotte, and then we get an appearance from none other than Enzo Amore for some reason.
Comes out because Enzo is like the best in the world, right?
There's that, and I think he just really wanted that puss.
That too.
Well. It comes out, you get a lot of sexual innuendos. I think my favourite one was I'm going to make a certified G deposit in the Sasha Bank, which had me rolling on the floor. So I think that was it. It ended up with the first ever, as Mick Foley called it, the mixed gender match in the new era with Charlotte and Jericho versus Banks and Enzo. And Charlotte and Jericho won.
Yes, with the natural selection on
yeah,
Banks.
with the fuckery from Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke, yeah.
Yes.
Because that's not overdone at all. Everybody still loves Dana Brooke.
Yeah, so Dana comes out to help Charlotte, and then Enzo eats a code breaker.
Of course he does.
Which is we forgot to mention Kevin Owens is on commentary.
What?
Why?
Was Kevin Owens on commentary?
Kevin Owens is on commentary because I believe this is setting up Jericho.
Oh yes,
versus
please, I
Enzo
want that.
And Cass.
Oh please, yes.
Which
I
should
love that.
Next week on Raw, I guess. We should be okay. And then after that match, we get a little bit from Mark Henry, Steph, and Mick Foley saying how they only want to use him for a mentoring role. I'm guessing it's to promote the Olympics and stuff like that because I think he's going to be there. Yeah. Not really too sure why. He's kind of old now.
He's not old. He's like, what, 60,000?
I mean, he's old. Says he wants to reopen Hall of Plane. Yeah, he's just really plain.
Everybody travels.
He wants to reopen the Hall of Pain, and he uses the old line. He's got a lot left in the tank.
Yep.
So Foley puts him against Rusev for the United States Championship. Any notes for that one? Just
nope.
Just another Rusev squash incoming.
Yep.
And then we get Finn Balor, little interview with Michael Cole.
Oh wait, you forgot the match of the night.
Wait, did I miss
Braun Strowman versus Evan Anderhold.
Did that come up after that?
Yeah, that was before Mick Foley and Mark Henry's segment.
Oh shit, my bad, bro.
Yeah, that was a match of the night, like 1,000 for fighting him, plus 5,000 for beating him.
I'm looking at my notes wrong. I do apologise. And I believe next is the Finn Balor segment, yeah? I'm right with that.
Let's see, that was Henry's segment, then the Golden Truth.
Yes, Golden Truth.
We're shown playing Pokemon Go,
and
Shining
then
Stars.
Shining Stars won because Arthur was too busy playing Pokemon Go to get the tag, I believe. And then, can't remember which one pinned him. Diego.
It was Primo.
Primo. Oh, he's not called Diego anymore, is he?
No, now they're Primo and Epico.
Primo and Epico again, that's right. They got that win, so that was nice. And then Finn Balor gets the interview with Michael Cole. Like I said, 2 segments early. Rollins interrupts. As it wasn't the greatest of promos, I will admit. It could have been, especially from someone like Seth Rollins, who's carried the likes of Roman, Brock, even Cena at some points in promos.
Mm-hmm.
I'd expect, because Finn Balor's not the best on the mic. Like, for me, he's good. He's really, really talented. I've followed him since he was in fucking ICW, Progress, that type of thing. But he's never had the greatest mic work.
True. I mean, Seth Rollins didn't have much to work with there. This story is pretty straightforward.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to play on the whole, you know...
Yeah, whatever
Rollins,
you did, I did first.
Yeah, and the fact that I think
Basically,
there's an underlying thing where Rollins is scared that Balor's going to take his spot and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, Balor's just like, I'm going to kick your head in, mate.
Yep.
So, I mean, it was okay, but when we get to SmackDown, there'll be something a lot better.
Yeah.
And Mark Henry loses via tap out from the Accolade. I thought they'd go with the old passing out thing again, considering how they wanted to give him the whole lot of left in the tank, but taps
I don't
out.
think so. I don't think so, because like what they're doing with Henry basically is just such a big name that every time he loses, it's a big deal, no matter what.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a rarity to even see him, so.
Yeah, I got that. And then obviously he cuts a promo saying, you know, America sucks. I'm the best.
Yeah, America sucks. The Olympic Games are rigged.
I think this is where me and you were expecting some sort of big return. Maybe, you know.
Yes. Yes, I was expecting that. It was really disappointing to see what happened.
I don't think it was actually that disappointing. I really enjoyed it. Because it puts him down a little bit while still keeping him up there. And obviously, the person we're trying to mention is Roman Reigns.
True.
Roman Reigns interrupts him. Quick little clothesline, Superman punch off the apron. Guessing that's setting up a match for SummerSlam, US Championship match.
Yeah, but I mean, it is great to see that they're coming to terms with Roman Reigns not being as over as they'd like to. But at the same time, if they're gonna have like a big Olympic tease, at least do it with the right person, you know. That's my
talking
only
about
problem.
Mr. Kurt Angle, by any chance?
Yes, indeed I am. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's an indie wrestler.
Isn't he? I don't know. He was on TNA for a small while, wasn't he? He got pushed.
Yeah, he was in TNA for a bit, in a couple of stables. I think he's fucked off to WCPW now.
What's WCPW? What's that?
Oh, that's something in a far, far away land known as Newcastle.
Hey. So on my notes, I've got New Day next, or is Darren Young and Titus next?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Now it's Darren Young versus Titus.
Darren Young versus Titus. So they're doing this again for some reason. Even though last week Titus was like, "I'm so happy for you," blah blah blah, keep him in check, Bob, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Nah, fuck you."
Oh, fuck you! I was a better one. And he still uses the Primetime Players theme, which,
Even though I really enjoyed I actually liked his solo one.
Yeah, his solo one was alright. You know, it was a good heel theme. It worked.
But Titus got the win. Roll up, Titus.
Yeah, holding the Titus, and Bob Backlund... What? Bob Backlund argued with the referee, shit like that, yeah.
Didn't take his shirt off this time, so that's nice. I'm thankful.
That's always nice to see, you know. Bob Backlund with his shirt on.
Oh, it's good. Anyway, it's just a feud match. I reckon it's going to be probably Darren Young Titus at SummerSlam pre-show, if anything.
Yeah, probably a pre-show match. Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me. They need, because I don't know if you noticed, but they advertised it as extended. So I reckon it's going to be another 4 hours of 4 hour fucking bonanza.
Oh goody.
No, they didn't extend it. It was special start time, which normally means they've added an hour.
Oh goody. I maintain my statement. Oh goody.
As much as I'm really enjoying the Reel lately, I know it's two brands, so you know you maybe 2 hours each, but I mean Battleground was fine.
That's alright.
But yeah, we'll see, I suppose. What have we got next? Nia Jax or the New Day?
Next we got we got Nia Jax.
Nia Jax versus, I've got Monroe on mine. I didn't really catch her name, but I've got Monroe.
Yeah, Ariel Monroe.
She wins with a new finisher, which was nice. Pretty simple, just another squash match putting over the big people. Nia Jax, she's okay. I mean, against Bailey, Asuka, Peyton Royce.
Yeah, she does
She's
her
not-
job well. You know. She's the
she's
monster
not
heel.
Karma types of monster heel, but
No, she's not.
I mean, she's the Rock's cousin at the end of the day. You can't.
I mean,
Can't know her.
to be fair, Karma is a pretty high bar to try
Yeah,
and
I suppose. But I think she'll come into her own.
Yeah.
My only problem is she might not. She might get the push before certain of the women I think deserve it. But
Yeah.
that comes
Kinda right.
with the product, I suppose. And then
Yeah.
we've got New Day. New Day, alright.
Yeah, the New Day are up
New Day.
next.
Xavier comes out. They've all got fruit. It looks like a penis and ball. Funny New Day shenanigans.
Of course.
Really quick match. Big E wins it. But they'll get beat down for their troubles by Gallows Anderson. They're actually making them booking them strong, not like the hired goons they were with AJ. I suppose I have to though.
Oh god, the way they were booked before was so bad. They just looked like
took pins
chumps.
off Cena and stuff like that. So
Yeah. So apparently Big E storyline injured as a result of this.
so it looks
So
like
this
it's gonna
could
be
be-
Xavier and Kofi against. So maybe
Yeah, this could be the equalizer that'll lead to New Day losing
you
the
take
tag
out the
team
big man and you've
championships.
got. I'm not saying they're the weak links. So they're both fantastic in their own ways, but their main guy is Big E in that stable.
Yeah, they're booking Xavier Woods as the weak link of the New Day. He barely wrestles, and when he does, he gets his ass kicked.
But he's talented on the mic. But yeah.
So.
Next we've got Cesaro and Sheamus, which
Yes, apparently this will earn them a future championship match for the United States Championship, I think. Yeah,
which
with
is
this match, which is weird because
Roman.
you know.
Which is going to be weird because if they go, all right,
Yeah.
you can. Roman's like, but I just beat him up. Don't I thought that's how it works, man. I beat him up.
That's how it works. I beat him up, I get a match.
Fine. Cesaro won, which I'm quite happy with.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Cesaro wins,
huge
that's
Sheamus
nice.
fan. I can respect how good he can be against Cesaro. His best matches have always been against Cesaro. The 2 or 3 falls from 2 years ago for the US title were the best match I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm glad.
Although to be fair, Mick Foley, if I recall correctly, did not specify what championship that was.
I mean,
So he could be fighting for the WWE Universal Championship, as far as we know.
let's hope. And then next we've got Heath Slater.
I hope so.
Heath Slater comes out, says
Slater,
he's got a
baby.
friend, and his friend is Jinder Mahal. So we've got two-thirds of the 3-man band in the ring. Foley comes out. I mean, it was expected. The match between the two, whoever wins gets to be on Raw. Slater takes a big boot, gets rolled up, bang, 1, 2, 3. Mahal is on Raw.
Yes. Yeah.
So we've got Jinder Mahal.
So wait a minute. Let me just say this: Jinder Mahal versus Heath Slater on Raw was the
Yes,
co-main
yes, it
event.
was. But up next, we've got the
Why?
absolute comedy machine that is Chris Jericho. Says he has high protection, just like the old Money in the Bank promo. Doesn't really know what he's saying, and his high protection is Jim and Marvin Luther. I mean, I've heard of him.
Yes.
He's worked a lot of the indies, so he's a big guy.
Yeah, he's the toughest guy west of Winnipeg.
Jim and Marvin Luther. And I do
Jim
like
and
how
Marvin
Kevin
Luther,
Owens
I
is
love
upset, and that's not a real person. I've got your back. But
It's like he feels kind of sorry
yeah,
for Jericho.
so that's done. That's looking like it's going to be Jericho versus Enzo Cass next week, or
Yeah.
maybe 1-on-1, and then managers at ringside and shit like that. And the next we get is it the matches at Heyman? Was Heyman the main event? Yes,
it's the match.
Balor
It's
versus
the match.
not Balor, fucking Rollins versus Sami Zayn. Nice match, as you would expect
Yep.
from those two. Sami Zayn will put in a match with. Sami Zayn could put in a good match with Michael Cole, as far as I'm concerned. So can Rollins.
I mean, I'd like to see him
He'd still
try.
do it. It's set like hell as well.
I'd like to see him try.
Everyone in the male match, Rollins was always going over. I mean, Sami's in the job out of the stars at the minute, but if that's what he needs to do, that's what he does because he's good at what he does. So I mean,
Yep.
I'm not going to rate them because I don't do match ratings, but overall, good match.
Nah, I wouldn't know how to rate matches.
Rollins gets the momentum. I'm guessing Balor will face someone next week. Probably Sami Zayn if anyone.
Nah, I see him facing
Oh,
Sheamus.
dear.
Needs to be
That's a
healed.
fair point. So next we've got him in the ring.
Right.
Big pop because apparently he didn't sign. He signed the contract on the day. Apparently that was nice. And then Lesnar comes out, bigger pop. Him and Kurt Angle's promo always trust the wise Jew. That sort of stuff. Shooting from the hip. UFC references left, right, and centre.
The Viper Slayer, yes.
Brock stands there looking, mean as he always does, doing his thing.
Yeah.
And
Like
then
himself.
out of nowhere, Randy Orton hits an RKO, which was actually really fucking nice way he done it because the way he actually hit the RKO was so nice. Thing is, it was decent because
you didn't actually see it
was
coming.
nice because because obviously people in the crowd can see Orton get in the ring, can jumping over everywhere. You can see that, and obviously the crowd pops.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas normally they ignore that, like the people in the ring will ignore that. They'll be like, "Oh no, I can't hear that." But Brock actually turned to see, but it was too late. I like that little bit because he knew something was coming.
Really nice. It was like, hey.
Just that bit.
He was like, "What's this fuss all about?"
It was different because especially when someone jumps from behind, you always see the crowd pop for it. You always know something's coming. But the person that's going to get attacked or is coming to get help just doesn't bother looking. It's like, oh no, they're not. They're shouting for me.
I'm the best. Hooray
But
me.
yeah, it's a nice little bit of. I wouldn't call it psychology because it's just turn.
Yeah, we end the show with Stephanie and Mick Foley yelling at Orton to get the hell out. Lesnar getting back to his feet and Orton just fucking off the SmackDown.
Overall, I think a good show.
It was a nice show.
Only problem I really had with it was the main event.
It was a nice show.
It really isn't going anywhere at the minute, but again, it's early, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So now we move on to the Blue Brand. It's Tuesday. Actually, I'm going to stop a minute. I'm going to go drink first. It's going to be fucking close.
Right.
Ugh. You ready? Wait, I'm gonna wait to see if I burp.
Yep.
It's gonna suck if I do it halfway through. I think we're okay. Right. Right. So now we've got the Blue Brand. We've got SmackDown. SmackDown Live. Opens with Shane and Daniel reprimanding Orton, I believe. Having a go at Orton.
No, it opened with Shane McMahon scolding Randy Orton.
I believe the
for
words.
his attack. Yes. It was like, "Oh, you shouldn't have done this. The brand split is a good thing," and shit like that.
The men.
So there's going to be a massive security team on the show for shit like that. So then there was the Dean Ambrose segment. He introduced himself as the WWE World Champion. That's the new name for the championship. He says he's not a one-hit wonder. He's here to stay. Then Ziggler comes out as per his invitation. Ziggler says he's a big fan. There's similarities. Ambrose disagrees, says they're nothing alike. And Ziggler says he's going to beat Ambrose because he's that damn good. And Ambrose just says, "No, you're not." And that's.
I mean, it's better than the Balor.
So it is. There's actual storytelling there. It's like Ziggler has actually always been overlooked. Everybody always says that Ziggler's overlooked. He's underappreciated. And they're actually putting that into the show, which is nice. I like that.
Seriously fucking talented.
He really is. I'm a huge fan of Ziggler. I'm glad that he's finally getting the chance to prove himself. I mean, he's going to lose. I know that. I'm perfectly aware of that.
It's going to be a good damn match, though.
It's nice to see this.
But it also is Dean turning heel. Because even though Dolph can make a good heel, he beat the heel and... Well, later on you'll see... Well, I'm guessing beat the heel and Bray Wyatt. It's a bit...
True. I mean, Ambrose did act kind of heelish in that promo. But throughout the night, we always saw Dolph Ziggler lose his temper with Daniel Bryan, with Shane McMahon, with Dean, with everybody, basically saying that nobody believes in him and that he's by himself. So I don't know. I don't know who's turning heel, if anybody's turning heel. But whichever one, I'm confident that they can play a good heel. I like them. So Bray Wyatt attacks Dolph Ziggler. Later on in the show, they're gonna fight for the number one contendership, even though Ziggler is already the number one contender. He wants to prove himself.
I mean, I was fully expecting
that's the match.
Bray to win, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
No.
We had Apollo Crews defeating Kalisto. Whoop. We had Apollo Creed defeating Rocky Balboa.
Lucha
and,
things.
Whoever the fuck Kalisto can be. And Lucha Things. To become the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. After the match, Corbin attacked someone, I think.
No. Wait.
Kalisto?
Yes.
No, Corbin attacked Kalisto. Apollo defended Kalisto. Miz attacked Apollo. Corbin attacked Miz.
I don't like Apollo Crews. You know this, and now I'm saying it on tape. I do not like Apollo Crews.
Yeah, I know this. He does have a big lack of personality. His personality is just, I smile.
His moves, I think. The thing is, it's weird because I think he's came in a bit too late, because now we've got the Nevilles, all these cruiserweights as well. He's not doing anything that's different.
To be fair, his appeal is more so that he's a huge, bulky guy who can do power moves, but also fly really well.
It's no personality, no charisma.
Thing is, Neville bulked up as well.
I can say the same for Neville. Neville hasn't got that much charisma, but he's just got a spot in my heart because he's a toon lad from Newcastle, so he'll always have a spot in my heart, Neville. So sorry, Apollo, but I really want Baron to win that.
I'm an Apollo guy. I'm not a Baron guy. I don't like Baron Corbin. I just can't bring myself to enjoy.
The only thing I really came away from it was Baron was probably not going to win it because Miz is a heel. You're not going to have Baron win it and do heel versus heel, eh? So it's either going to be.
Mm-hmm. So Apollo's going to take on Miz at SummerSlam.
Definitely.
Who do you think is going to win? Just off of the top of your head. Any prediction? See, I think Apollo might take it. I think Apollo might be a transitional champion to Baron. Because they're booking him really strong. And he's the winner of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, so he needs to do something so it's not a complete waste of time. So then we had the Becky Lynch versus Eva Marie thing, where Eva Marie faked an injury to cancel the match. It's a really good way to get heat. Plus, I don't have to watch an Eva Marie match, so I love it. It's amazing.
I mean, good.
Then we had American Alpha versus the Vaudevillains.
Oh, debut with American
Alpha really good. I don't like the Vaudevillains. It was great. American Alpha, great teamwork, good team. Hopefully they'll win the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Which other tag teams are out there, really? I mean, I think SmackDown got loads, but...
SmackDown has American Alpha, the Vaudevillains, and Breezango, and
I mean, we're probably missing a lot, so apologies, but that can't be that important.
Probably. I don't apologize because...
So we got the Carmella interview? No, what am I missing?
No.
What did I say?
Yes.
About the car. Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Carmella interview with Renee Young.
Yep. Natalia interrupted.
Right. All right. So that's the interview. Natalia interrupted. It's kind of annoying how she's smiling all the time. And it's not an evil smile. It's, I'm happy to be here, guys. Smile. I'm growing tired of Natalia, but Carmella's always nice to see. So.
I like Natalia. I really not Natalia. I like Natalia. I like Carmella.
I like
both. But
I like Natalia.
Carmella needs to win this feud.
Natalia cannot work as a heel. She's terrible as a heel. Awful.
Yeah.
So, she smiles all the time. She interacts with... fuck it. She's not a heel. She's a face. Hey, after that, AJ Styles segment with John Cena. A really good dueling promo segment. Really good. Styles may or may not be a shot at TNA, saying Nashville is the weakest of all minds.
I mean, fuck
Could
TNA,
be,
am I
could
right?
not be. Fuck TNA. Cena he calls Cena completely delusional with, the never give up thing. Cena comes out, says he does this out of love.
Yeah.
As always.
Nice little back and forth.
Then Cena says Styles is only here to be a good wrestler and that he'll leave if this doesn't work out for him. Then Styles challenges Cena to a match at SummerSlam. Cena agrees. So they're going to fight again.
Should be the rubber match.
It's going to be good. Cena's going to go over.
No, I think they'll give it a wager. I think they'll actually generally give it a wager.
I don't think
we'll
so.
see, I suppose, but I'm going to stick with AJ.
I don't think so. I'm voting Cena. So then we had the backstage segment with Heath Slater approaching Daniel Bryan. Bryan.
Wait, wasn't there Fandango Orton match before that?
Oh shit!
You would. It's got Fandango.
Yeah, so Fandango had a match with Randy Orton. In the middle of the match, though, Brock Lesnar slowly appeared. They did it differently on SmackDown. They showed Brock Lesnar slowly approaching.
Well, that shows the two different styles.
And then when Orton was...
Orton's quick smash mouth style, where fucking Brock's is methodical, kick the shit out of you sort of thing.
Methodical, kick the shit out of you. That's the best style. I love it. So yeah, Brock Lesnar slowly approached the ring. Then when Orton was distracted giving power slams to Breeze and Fandango because Breeze ran in the ring trying to help his partner, Lesnar jumped the rail and F5'd Orton.
Finished no.
So that makes them
DQ,
even.
I think, does Randy win that one? I think he does. That's how DQ works.
Yeah, he wins because he was the one attacked.
Yeah.
Then Carmella makes her way to the ring for her match against, I'm assuming Natalya because they didn't say. Natalya attacks her from behind, so this is basically a rewrite of the Becky Lynch storyline, kind of. Seeing a lot of similarities.
You also missed the Slater part again.
So, hopefully... What? God damn it, I already talked about it. So yeah, Heath Slater approached Daniel Bryan backstage. Bryan said, okay... you got a match next week. If you win, you're on SmackDown. And his opponent turns out to be Rhino, who gores him out of existence.
Everyone loves Rhino.
There. Everyone loves a gore. So it's nice to see Rhino back.
Yeah, he was NXT for a bit, and then he was in the Wyatt/ECW guys feud.
Which was it was kind of a weird feud, that one, wasn't it? I didn't get it.
I mean, who was
didn't get it.
I know we're off topic here, but who was actually in there? It was Dreamer and the Dudleys, yeah.
Rhino and the Dudleys.
Yeah,
back when they were faces. Are they on SmackDown?
Dudleys?
What show are they
on?
on?
Actually.
Yeah. I think SmackDown has the Dudleys, actually. The Dudleys and the Ascension.
Yeah,
because... So yeah, that was the Carmella thing as well. She was attacked by Natalya. Then we had the main event, Dolph Ziggler versus Bray Wyatt for the number
honestly,
one
great storytelling match. It was great.
It was a really good storytelling match with Bray, going for the corner thing, trying to expose a turnbuckle, being caught off guard by a zigzag. Ziggler then going into cheating mode for that turnbuckle. It was a really good match.
After the match, Wyatt.
But before that though, one thing in the match worried me, and I didn't want to say it at the time, which was, before a commercial break, Bray Wyatt seemed to injure his ankle.
By Mr. Meltzer.
That was sort of confirmed. He seems to have rolled his ankle. It's the same issue that he's had before.
That was the same one.
I'm kind of worried for the guy. I like. Yeah. I like seeing him wrestle, but it's getting worrying. So yeah, Dolph Ziggler wins.
Super kick, right? Super kick.
Yes, I believe it was a super kick. Yes, it was the turnbuckle smash followed by the super kick.
Wyatt family attacks Dean and Ziggler. It's fine. Eric Rowan comes back, which was nice.
Yes. Then Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan attacked Dean and Ziggler. They end the show with Bray Wyatt saying, "Follow."
I think it's weird
the
because
buzzers."
since the draft started, we've only had 2 shows since the draft started, really. We haven't actually seen Eric one, so maybe we were thinking, alright, okay, Bray's going his own, maybe we'll get a solo Rowan again with his weird music, but it looks like they're still together, so.
I would have liked this all run. Did you see his tweet right after he was drafted to SmackDown? It was a really creepy tweet with a bit of a jump scare. I thought they were going a different route, like a solo, really psychotic, really creepy Rowan. But apparently he's just, cannon fodder for Bray Wyatt
Right,
again.
yeah. So that
pointless Rowan is pointless,
overall, probably wasn't the only thing. It was okay. Wasn't better than Raw, but the only thing they've got overall was the minimum feud.
Oh yeah, the main event feud on SmackDown is much better than the one on Raw. So next we got NXT. So I didn't actually watch NXT.
I'm a good guy.
He did. So you're gonna do most of the coverage. I'm just gonna comment.
We open with the return of Hideo Itami. Big Hideo's back against one of these, I say former CWC competitors because he got knocked out. Sean Maluta, who was actually I really enjoyed against. We'll mention this first. Sean Maluta against Kota Ibushi. When me and Dave first watched that match, I said I wouldn't have been bothered if Sean Maluta won because he was so fucking talented.
Same here. Sean Maluta is really good. I'm glad he's in NXT. I'm really glad he's there.
He's good. He's put in a good match with Kota Ibushi. He's put in a good match with Hideo Itami. It seemed like they're just putting him against the Japs, so I expect Sean Maluta against Shinsuke soon, probably. Wouldn't surprise me.
I would say so, yes. I would say so.
That's fine. It was a good match. Hideo got his...
And after that, Funaki.
yeah. But Hideo got his gimmicks in. His kicks, his running knee, his Busaki knee, whatever it's called. He wins. So that's fine. We get a package of Authors of Pain defeating American Alpha. Paul Ellering doing his thing. I'm guessing they're going to get pushed for the titles against Revival. But then we get a backstage segment between the Revival and TM61. Which was, basically just saying, Revival saying we're the best, blah, 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 blah. TM61 says, no, you're not. We are. Which sets up a non-title match between the two, which happens later on. Which is okay. I like TM61. A good tag team overall. But next we get, we don't get hype, we stay hyped. Mojo Rawley against up-and-coming Chris Adkins. Ends in a no contest, because for some reason Mojo doesn't fancy allowing that match to go on. Beats them all up. Mojo, he gets on the mic saying Regal's a knobhead because he didn't ask for the match against Shinsuke, but he was given one. So it's just set up for Brooklyn the second. I'm calling it Brooklyn the second, I don't care what anyone says. Rawley tries to attack Samoa Joe from behind. Don't know why, he's an idiot, so Joe puts the coquina clutch on him. Then the officials. He was too hyped. So ref has to separate them, blah blah blah. No, not bad, but I don't like Mojo Rawley, so. We get a little backstage segment with Bayley. Says she wants the title back. She isn't the same person without the title. Asuka comes out doing her weird little things. Literally says 3 words, and she wants her to watch her match. So that's fine. Then we get Bayley on commentary. We thought we were getting Bayley on commentary until Asuka comes out, put the chair at ringside. So Bayley comes down, looks like she's going to sit in the chair, throws the chair away, and stands at ringside instead. Which was nice. Then we get Asuka versus, is it Aliyah? I don't know. Aliyah. It was an okay match, but it was a quick squash, really. The crowd were okay, but you can't have Bayley as a heel, so you had to make Asuka the heel, and I don't think the crowd really knew how to take that properly.
To be fair, how the hell are you going to make Bayley?
Until she starts punching kids.
Really not possible. And even then, maybe the kid
that's fine. Asuka puts in the Asuka lock, Aliyah taps, and then she keeps it locked in. Bayley comes in for the save, and Asuka does a whole creepy thing. Blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we cut back to Oni Larkin. Forgot what his Indian name was. Forgot. What's his name? What's his actual name? His Indian name? I forget.
Oni Larkin is let me check.
I don't know wrestling. Man, I swear to God.
Just a little bit. Hold on. Trying to.
No.
Is it Andy? No.
Is it Biff Busick?
I have no idea who Oni Larkin. No, Biff Busick is something.
Cool.
He's Anthony Gerard or something. Who the hell's Oni Larkin?
Tell us who Oni Larkin is.
People in the comments.
But either way, Oni Larkin was there,
Larkin?
talked about as one of the perfect 10 tag a few weeks ago. He wants to face all of NXT's best, all that sort of stuff. That's nice. We get a vignette for Ember Moon, which is the former.
I am really excited for Ember Moon.
So that's okay. And after that, we've got the debut of glorious Bobby Roode. I mean, Bobby Roode's in NXT officially. I mean, that's absolutely fun. I don't think he'll be there for too long. I think he's old now. He's not old, but
he's wrestler old.
Sort of like
he's gonna be there. He's gonna have like a few main event feuds. Maybe he'll like.
To be fair, I can see matches against Naka, definitely Samoa Joe.
Yeah,
I think they will rehash Roode and Joe again.
Oh no, I think they'll rehash Roode and Aries as a tag team. I know you don't like that, but it might just happen. The Dirty Heels.
His theme song is absolutely amazing. I know Dave likes it.
Oh god, his theme song is so good. Reminds me of Queen.
He was being really nice to the crowd, saying how amazing they were, blah blah blah, Dallas. And then the old nice little swerve. He wants to be the best NXT. He's going to beat everyone. Then he says how everyone sucks. He doesn't like how people are dressed. Which is nice. He says that he is NXT, so it's looking good for Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
So after that, contract signing announced for next week between Asuka and Bayley for the Women's Championship at Brooklyn the 2nd, I believe. It's next. So that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And we get TM61 versus the Revival.
Yeah.
Nice little tag match. Dash and Dawson,
yes.
Talented. TM61, very talented. I mean, that's fine. I don't really want to say as just an average tag match, which is just.
Yeah, it was average tag match.
The Revival win, DDT, blah blah blah, and then we get other than Bobby Roode, we get the best segment of the night. We get I was going to say Giorgiano and Giampa. We get Johnny Gargano and
Giampa.
Come
yes.
out. Basically rip the piss out of them. Mistake them.
They mistake the Revival for Arn and Ole.
They do the whole because the Revival talked about how they beat the American Alpha, Enzo and Cass, all that stuff. So Gargano played on that by saying they beat Charmander and Pikachu, the Muppets, the Hollywood Blondes. I mean, it was okay. Crowd really enjoyed it. Revival go for a sneak attack.
Yeah, it was a nice finish.
Counter that. They take out the champs with the finisher. Gargano covers them. Crowd celebrate. I mean, it's going to be a tag match. I think this is where the Revival drop the belts as well. Yes.
Again?
I think this is...
First ever tag team to lose the championship.
I mean, you can't,
twice.
Especially considering Gargano and Ciampa were given full-time contracts as well. I think this is the reason why.
Oh yeah, I'm really hoping that they drop them to Gargano and Ciampa.
We'll move straight on to the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah.
Which started with Rich Swann versus Jason Lee.
I love Rich
Swann.
Was
very, very good.
I love Rich
Jason
Swann.
Lee was okay. I mean, he wasn't the best person I've seen in the series so far. He's definitely not the worst I've seen bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as he goes, he's average. Good match.
Who's the worst then?
Ho Holland.
Yeah.
Ho Holland.
Oh god, Ho Holland was
new
really
one as well.
nice.
I mean, he's only young to be fair. I'm not gonna sit down and say he's terrible, he shouldn't be wrestling. He's in there. I think he's just signed as well, so he's there to improve. He's not winning the thing, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Rich won with the standing 450, the jumpy 450, which is always nice.
Jumpy
We move on to my favourite match of the night. Mr. Noam Dar, my boy, against Fabian Aichner. I get them mixed up because Aichner was against Jack Gallagher. Gerv Sierra, that's right. My boy Noam Dar. I love him to bits. I mean, I can't really say any more about him apart from he won, which is nice. He won with the redacted knee bar because you can't say champagne super knee bar. It's nice. He was wearing his. Actually, I was very surprised he was wearing his normal gear. I don't know. I thought that
Why?
He's got the the Guan-san stuff, the special one.
Yeah.
He didn't wear the Star Wars T-shirt, which I'm not surprised by.
Yeah,
Star Wars.
he would never.
Noam Dar is genuinely just talented as hell. If anyone watches any of his matches from Progress, ICW, WXW, just enjoy it. Honestly, Noam Dar is one of the best wrestlers in the UK at the minute. He's up there with Gallagher, Jack Sabre Jr., stuff like that. I mean, I was so happy just to see him on the WWE Network. It was unreal. Just good match. I enjoyed it. We'll speak for Gerv Sierra. I mean, I was upset that they both went out because I think they both got talent. Yeah, the Bollywood boys.
Serious? Who eliminated his brother?
Yeah.
Well, duh.
I think they both get the shot.
Pretty obvious.
I think I think if Noam and Zach both win the next match, they will face each other, which will be a great match. But
oh man, that's gonna
Zack Sabre Jr. has to go against Drew Gulak, which I'm expecting you to watch.
Oh yeah.
So that was fine, and then next we got Gallagher and Aichner. Gallagher stole the show for me.
Gallagher is so good. I can't believe I've never
obviously I'd heard of Gallagher because I'm a British indie fan. He's extremely talented, but
don't you mean Gallagher?
I don't care if he said it himself. He's been told his name is Jack Gallagher. But extremely talented, Jack. I think a lot of people are shocked. They didn't expect to see what he did. I completely expected. He's a good guy. He's very, very talented. He won with a guillotine choke, if I remember rightly.
Yeah. Did he use his theme, his normal theme?
The only two people that use their normal themes are Gargano and Ciampa. Of course, they've got NXT themes.
Well.
But other than that, good match. I think, like I said, Gallagher surprised a lot of people. Didn't expect to see that. Won with the guillotine choke, if I remember rightly. And then that was nice. But, I mean, like I said, Gallagher stole the show. Match of the night goes to Gargano and Ciampa. What a match. Honestly, I think that's the best match of the CWC so far. Between Gargano and Ciampa.
Yeah. To be fair, what did you expect from Gargano and Ciampa? They're really good.
It's a PWG match, but still, it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, it played out like a normal indie match as well. It was mainly, I wouldn't say high spots, it was mainly fast-paced action. Didn't expect Gargano to win because Ciampa was absolutely kicking the shit out of him. But
I think WWE has
Johnny wrestling
for Gargano.
Gargano got the win, which is okay. Ciampa looked like, honestly, when I sort of expected it, but when I first you see Ciampa go to leave the ring, I was thinking, oh shit, something's gonna happen here, and it's gonna play off into NXT. But no, because he wouldn't shake his hand. Gargano couldn't stand up from the beating he took, so Ciampa went and sat down with him, give him a cuddle. So that was nice.
Oh.
But overall, match of the tournament between Gargano and Ciampa. This should. I don't think Gargano's going to win it. I think the semi-finals could be Zack Sabre Jr. versus Noam Dar and then Gargano versus Kota Ibushi. The finals being.
Oh yeah, I see Kota Ibushi.
I'm going to guess Zack Sabre Jr. is going to beat Noam Dar, and then it's going to be Zack Sabre Jr.
Alright.
and Kota in the final.
I believe, yeah, that's a good final.
Yeah.
I'm betting on
Zack's
Kota
gonna be
Ibushi to
fine.
win the whole thing.
Well, then that's the rundown. What has out happened in the news, David?
Mm-hmm. Alright, in the news. Oh, God, that
Sorry,
sounded so douchey
Keemstar.
right now. In the news, Bray Wyatt injured himself on some...
Let's
don't.
get
I hate
right
that guy. He's awful.
into the news.
Alright, now that that's out of the way, Bray Wyatt injured himself on SmackDown. Seems to have rolled his ankle. We don't know how long he's going to be out, if he's going to be out, but apparently it's pretty serious enough that they wanted to stop the match, and Wyatt refused. Paige is injured as well. We don't know with what, we don't know how long, but she's injured. Jimmy Uso is apparently also out with an injury, which is why Zack Ryder has been teaming with Jey Uso in the live events. That's injuries so far. I don't think I missed any. Alright. Luke Harper is still out. We don't know when he'll be back. Same thing for Nikki Bella. Rude debuted in NXT. We talked about that. Jinder Mahal and Rhino have returned. There may be more returns coming up in the next few weeks. Probably, yeah.
Soon.
You know, to fill out the cruiserweight division. Yeah. Plus, SmackDown's got to have more people because they pretty much have a lot of tag teams. Tommy returned. I'd really like to see him continue the injury storyline that he left with, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they'll just forget about it, even though the timing was perfect for them to blame Samoa Joe for it.
Yeah.
That was the night Samoa Joe debuted, so whatever. Anyway, also in the news, Bret Hart continued
Bret Hart
to
is a
criticize
bitter old
Seth
man. I
Rollins'
wish
work,
he
called
just
him
fuck
sloppy.
off. That's what I have to say on it.
Alrighty then. He's still critical of Seth Rollins for accidentally breaking John Cena's nose last year. He says it was sloppy. He says John Cena probably should have picked up a shotgun and shot Seth Rollins. Maybe took it a little bit too far. Not going to comment on that. WWE superstar Rhino won the Michigan primary for the Republican Party. Not going to talk about him being in the Republican Party. In not so great news, Billy Graham, the superstar Billy Graham, has been hospitalized. Of course, we don't know why he's in the hospital, but get well soon, superstar. And the final piece of news that I have here written down, a big thing that I did not expect, it just came out of the blue. The Rock, the big movie star, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, praised Ricochet for his in-ring work, said fucking everything he could to put him over. This is a great sign for Ricochet, who, quite frankly, didn't really need, the endorsement because he's great on his own. But,
which is nice.
If so, I am really, really excited to see him in NXT because Ricochet is really good. If you don't know who Ricochet is, I highly recommend you go watch his Lucha Underground stuff.
I mean, I'm not going to go around saying
Japan
I'm
stuff.
Dave Meltzer,
Mainly
I've
his
got all the
match.
sources, but from what I've heard and seen, he's going to be on NXT around next summer because he's already left Lucha Underground now. Spoilers for Lucha Underground.
Sorry.
His NJPW contract's coming up next summer, I believe. Plus, I believe a lot of UK promoters have been told that he's got a cut-off date, like they all have to. Norm Dar's done it because he's apparently signed.
Yep.
Big Damo's done it. But promoters have to know, especially ones that he's worked for so often, like Rev Pro.
Yes.
Because he works for Rev Pro like nearly every month now. So that's nice. I'm just quickly looking.
So yeah, Ricochet in NXT is going to be good.
I talked about earlier, Dave Meltzer has only literally just confirmed that SummerSlam's going to be 4+ hours. Could be longer.
Oh, it's going to be longer. Are we just going to keep increasing pay-per-view times until it's like 24 hours long? That's when I stopped watching. 24. I can handle 23, but 24 I can't do it.
Christ. I mean, WrestleMania was too long for me. I'll wait for you to talk about the time thing. from the pre-show, because I had friends from my place watch from. I mean, they were there beforehand because we were doing drinking games and stuff like that. Don't drink, kids; it's wrong.
Yes. Unless you do it with your mouth, in which case you're doing it right.
I mean, overall, how long was Mini? Maybe it was like 6 hours, wasn't it? 6 hours, 7 hours? Because the pre-show was 2.
It was like 4 hours the main show, 2 hours the pre-show. So I'm assuming they also did stuff before the pre-show for the live crowd.
Yeah, I mean, especially.
Maybe.
I mean, if you're
So it was like 6
I'm
hours, a little bit over 6 hours.
We were sat down watching it for like nearly 8 hours beforehand as well. But if you're in the stadium,
yeah,
Jesus Christ, man. I mean, I'd love to go to Mania, but 6 hours, 7 hours, maybe 8 hours. And considering
oh god,
the
Jesus.
pictures we saw of them getting into the stadium and stuff, packed like chickens in a coop, it looked awful. Chicken in a coop. But I think that's all we've got to talk about this week. That's the Booking Club Revitalised podcast. We won't call it Revitalised anymore because this is the first one. This is the revitalisation. But that should be it.
Yes.
If you want to talk about anything else, just give us a shout in the comments. Unless it's TNA.
Yes.
Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. So any stuff. Other than that, I think that is us done.
I think that's pretty much it. So subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. That's down below. Subscribe to each of our individual channels, including Ty, who is out injured.
If you could write "Get well soon" Ty in the comments.
Like this
or
video.
Or call him fuck boy. Either or.
Get well soon Ty in the comments as well. Or just anything about Tyler. Let's see how it goes.
That's been it. Hopefully this keeps going.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye. Okay, cool. I'm gonna